if we cut that, grind it up, we can make flour? Or how does that work?
Potentially.
Could we use it?
I don't know. I have no idea. We're not going to get very much flour out of that.
Like a tablespoon?
Probably not even. Okay, guys, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Oh, look at Penny.
Oh, let's see. Let me see.
She's just in the peas.
Oh, I thought I was yelling at her.
She's enjoying the shade. Okay, guys, welcome to part 2. Sorry, my phone overheated. I took the case off. I cut it down. Hopefully it doesn't overheat again. But this is what Ashley's talking about. Making flour out of... There's some wheat in this compost pile. We didn't do anything with this. We were, if you remember from vlogs and vlogs and vlogs ago. But we never actually did anything with it. But it's breaking down. I don't know if you can really gauge how much, because it used to be quite a bit bigger than this. But the chickens killed a baby snake, I just noticed. That's a garter snake. They ate his head. Yeah, there's probably lots of garter snakes in there. Oh, there's another one. That one's probably still alive, actually. Oh no, he's dead too. They killed him.
What? The chickens did?
I think so. Who else would have?
Weird.
Yeah, they didn't even eat this one though.
The chickens are always hanging around here.
Yeah.
What's that white thing on there?
This is his head. This is his belly.
Oh, he's a chicken.
Dang. Sorry for those of you who are scared of snakes. I thought he was alive just basking, but nope. Nope. At least they didn't get Cooper. Although I don't know where Cooper is. Ladies? Haha. Yeah, that's awesome wheat. This is working perfect. It's nice and shady in there for them. But yeah, look at, we got wheat growing in here. Voluntary wheat. I don't know what was thrown in here at some point.
And someone sent us these seeds of these sunflowers.
Oh yeah, someone did.
I can't remember the name, but they're so cool looking.
Yeah, they are cool. There's another one over there. Thank you to whoever sent us the seeds for those. We got a few other sunflowers here. It's lettuce, or is that cabbage? No, that's lettuce. Cabbages and heads, right? Yeah. Yeah. Ladies are doing good. We didn't get any new chickens this year, guys. We were going to, and maybe we still can, but we haven't yet. Scarlet runner beans. They're kind of there. The last time we showed those, they were like decimated. Oh, what's the purple thing again?
This?
Yeah.
It's a flower as well. That's from Irene. As is that.
Nice. Thank you, Irene.
So pretty.
Okay. Okay, so we're grabbing straw. Remember in that one vlog where I said we need to get rid of this straw? What? What is it?
So many spiders.
Oh, want me to carry it? I can carry it if you want, or I can move. Oh, there's a lot of spiders in here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Okay, that one's probably, oh.
What's that?
Ants. Carpenter ants.
Oh boy.
Quick, get these away. We don't want them, well, they won't go through the cedar, most likely, but yeah. Normally, we wouldn't have left these here that long, but normally, we don't have brain issues. They'll really throw a damper in your plans, guys. So if you're going to get any sort of brain injury thing, or whatever you would classify my thing as, schedule it around like winter time, so that, you know.
Schedule it.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to grab some straw here. I'm going to pull this bale off. Oh, I might not be able to, actually. It might be too heavy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so you can see these are starting to rot. Well, they're not really rotting yet, but they're really wet from all the snow and rain and stuff. We don't want that to happen. Normally, this would be spread out wherever we were going to spread it out. And this is just what we use for winterizing the coop. It's probably not super necessary, but we do it because bales are like, I don't know, $2, $3 or something like that. So it's not very expensive. And it might help a lot, or maybe it doesn't help at all. But
Do you know where the wheelbarrow is?
Yes. It's right in front of the garage.
Maybe we should grab it. I'll go grab it.
You'll grab it? Okay. I will grab these. Yeah, I will take this. So let me bring this over. So in part 1, before my phone overheated, sorry about that, guys, we were putting the cardboard down, so I'll show you what that looks like. You can put compost, store mulch, etc., dead leaves, grass that is decayed. We used to put wood chips, sawdust between rows. You can just turn over with pitch hook shovel each year. Okay. Spider warning, please, Josh. Okay, so Ashley will probably have a way that she wants to do that, but you can see we got cardboard between the rows, and probably after we harvest everything, we will put it over the rows itself, or I don't know. She was saying something about some people will just plant in the same row again next year. And then that's how you start it. Then you build your compost up, and then you mulch, and then the next year you can plant in a different spot. I don't know. There's probably several ways to do it. You might have an opinion of doing it a certain way based off your experience. We have zero experience doing it this way, so we're just, I don't know, figuring it out, going with what seems right, and hopefully it is right. Okay. I don't know how fluffy this needs to be, so it's not wet all the way through, luckily. Okay, there we go. What? You'd slide some, or could slide, maybe? Could slide some of cardboard under those vining cukes. Could, but not going to, because we're only doing this bed, because that's all the cardboard we have. And we'll see how it compares next year for this bed and the bed on the other side. If my phone overheats again, I'm sorry, but be aware. Chickens kill snakes. Chickens will kill anything that is smaller than them. Well, they'll kill each other too, but they are cold-blooded, just like snakes. Yeah, they are kind of ruthless, honestly. That is why it is difficult to have a mixed flock like ours. But if you're patient enough and are willing to get rid of birds that don't mix well, then you can do it. We only have 7 birds, so it's easy. What's that? What's that? Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. No, these are all good. Look, this one's growing grass.
That's why I'm like, maybe it's not good to put in the garden because it's sprouting already.
Oh, you're worried that this will start growing something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Man, some people say, dude, just plant right on the grass. I don't really get how things don't get choked out that way, but I mean, if it works for them, I guess it works for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh yeah, this is growing.
So it's not, there's like a tree.
But it's just super shallow. I doubt, I think because it's bound together, maybe it's holding.
Because I never grew anything in the raspberries.
Right. Last year, if you remember, yeah, last year? Yeah, we would have put all this in the raspberries. I think we put all bales. We had 20 bales. This year we only have 19 because I could only fit 19 in the truck. Oh, that's too heavy. I can't lift that. Yeah, okay. Ashley's getting a knife, presumably to cut these. But I don't think we need a knife for that. There we go. Sorry if this is, whoops, sorry if this is shaky. I'm appreciating how settled your building looks now. They aren't new any longer. They look great. Did they ever look new? I mean, I used all reclaimed materials. I don't know if they looked new ever, but I'm glad you like the way they look. I think of chickens as delicate little ladies. They are definitely not. They are mean. Everything looks healthy. Good luck. I had square foot gardening and raised beds in Ohio. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, someone sent us a book on that.
Yeah.
Why would a cat eat a snake? And what kind of cat is that? Cats eat snakes all the time. They eat them probably. Well, I don't know if they eat them all the time, but they definitely kill them all the time.
Yeah.
Because I think they just like the thrill of killing. Honestly, I think any cat. When you ask what kind of cat, I don't. Are you asking what kind of cat we have? I don't know what we have. We have 2 cats that are something.
Well, there's all these ants.
I don't know. I would just take that chunk and just leave it.
Not leave it.
We can throw that in the tall grass somewhere. All this stuff. Yeah, there's gonna be lots of spiders in here.
Yeah. I like how it comes apart as like
Little sections. Got the old big wheel wheelbarrow. We still didn't get the lady wheelbarrow. Or how did I say it? What was that lady saying? Get the lady a wheelbarrow. What? I had a nickname for the wheelbarrow, but we didn't do that this year. Okay, I'll grab another couple bits here too. I'll grab this. This is kind of heavy when it's wet. All right. Our raspberries are doing really good. You can see they're tall as heck. Those are the new growth. They will have raspberries next year. They're like, what, like 7 feet tall? Okay. Okay, so essentially, if you can imagine, the straw is going to be where you would walk, and then between the straw is going to be obviously our rows of plant stuff. Of course, now it's going to be easy to see because everything is up, is grown, but yeah, I don't know. I hope this works.
I hope so too.
I mean, enough people are saying that it works, and I mean, it is a type of method. Sorry guys, I'm in the shade here because I don't want to. Oh, Henry's after the cat. Hey, leave that cat alone, dude. He can't figure out how to get her. That's funny. I think you should get a professional to exterminate the wasp nest. I wonder if Hans does that since he works with trees. He doesn't. And why would I do that when we can just do it? It costs too much for an exterminator. Oh, now he's in there with Penny. I don't know if you guys can see that. Is the property next door still up for sale? It is. It'll probably always be for sale until they lower the price because it's way too high. We talked to some people, some of our friends, trying to get them to buy it, but that's too expensive for them too. No, Armando didn't leave. Armando lives over there. Our other neighbor lives across the pond over there. If you can imagine, we live on an elbow street, right? So that neighbor is selling. The wasps keep all the caterpillars off my tomatoes. LOL, I'm not allergic though. Ah. Oh, so that's going to be your path, so don't want to compost on it. Honestly, I don't actually know where the compost goes, because I imagine you got to compost everything at some point if you want to move or change the things that you plant, or guys, honestly, I don't know. The way my mom did it was you just plant in dirt, and in the fall, put all the leaves, burn them all, put all your compost throughout the winter, all your oh, that's so hilarious. By the way, guys, for those who might be concerned, Henry does not hurt the cats. He's trying to play with her. He will get scratched on the nose probably, but he loves chasing the cat, and if the cat doesn't want to be chased, she just won't run. But anyway, yeah, we'd burn all the leaves, put compost throughout the winter and summer, just dump it on there, till it in the spring, and then plant, and then weed throughout. My mom would always leave the weeds on the dirt, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's how she did it her whole life. Seemed to work, but I guess there are better ways, so we'll see. The cost might outweigh the stings you could possibly get. What? I don't know what that means. It's still winter here in Oz, is that Australia? It's been so wet this season. I'm excited to get into the veggie garden in the next few weeks. Your garden is looking lush. It's actually looking not bad. As you can see, the peas fell down on the two ends there. They grew taller than I expected them to. By the way, guys, my phone might overheat again. If it does, I won't be coming back on again today, but you kind of get the idea of what we're doing here with the straw. Oh, by the way, up there, our pumpkin patch, we basically abandoned it. Nothing is really growing. Obviously, we didn't even do any weeding or anything in there. We did put in straw last year over there, but that dirt is just so bad. It's not good for anything. I mean, it's good for growing weeds. Weeds grow easy, I guess, because like they're native to here, right? Like all those weeds there. They grow because they got perfect conditions. Everything else that we're growing here is not necessarily native to the area, so needs extra care, I guess.
How many creepy crawlies in here?
You don't like it? Okay, so should we grab some more? Oh, you're not quite done. Sorry, I thought you were done. It's hard to see through the wall. Let's see if I can put some down here. Does it need to be fluffed out? No? Yeah?
No, I'm just trying to not have it touching the plants because I don't know, that's
Get Henry to eat the bugs in the straw? I don't know if he would.
the chickens would.
The chickens would, for sure.
The other thing is, once we let the chickens out, they're gonna like.
Yeah, they're gonna like
disperse the
thrash
straw
it around.
everywhere.
Yeah. They're gonna love it. The cost of the exterminator might outweigh the stings you might get when you're getting rid of wasp nests. The cost, like the cost benefit might outweigh? Like it might be worth paying? I don't care if I get stung, honestly. I got an EpiPen now. I got 3 actually. So I'm like super epied up. Hey bud. It's hot out today, huh? What's the temperature, do you know?
It's 30 today.
It's 30? 30 degrees Celsius today. What was that, 100 and something? Or is that 90 something Fahrenheit? I don't know. I wish I could have transported my 35 years of soil from Ohio and bring with us to Florida. Oh yeah? Oh, so no more Gene the car salesman. Well, you never know. I could still get stung. Like, I don't have to pay for my EpiPens, so I'm not worried about using them.
Still have to lock them all off
But
once you use it.
I do? Well, what's the point of the EpiPen then?
Delay the allergic reaction.
Delay the allergic reaction.
Like prevents it from getting like super bad.
Alright, you're not going to be able to do that, Ash. There's a hill right there.
Okay.
There you go.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
I didn't really make that terrain friendly. Rolling terrain friendly. Even though it has that big ass wheel. I should probably adjust the bumper on it. Look at our path, guys. Oh, look at these raspberries. Come on. Make sure there's no bugs in there, and you can eat them. Look how awesome it is in here. I mean, obviously, if these were opened up a little more. We cut it back. See, it should be like this everywhere. But the new growth just came in like a phenom. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some... Ashley just asked why there's so many spiders. I'm going to make some stakes, right, that I can place like right here. And on the top of the stakes there will be like some sort of like a gargoyle or like, I don't know, something interesting. And then those stakes will be driven into the ground, say 2 feet or something. And then we can, like how I did it here, right, with just a wire down, or not a wire, but a cord or a string down here. We can do that again up here, and then I can keep it back, but it'll keep it loose enough that you can still reach in and pick everything that you need to pick. Because like when you look, pull back, you can see there's all these berries that need to be picked. These ones will probably just fall, but you know. Oh, I almost tripped over this. I almost always trip over that. It's an old bunch of canes. What's next on the trying to find out what's going on inside Josh's head? I'll probably have an update on a vlog coming soon when I know some more, but so far the new theory is that I just have a hole in my spinal cord, and oh, that's gross. And that's why I get the headaches. My brain is just resting on my skull, and it's painful for that because it's hard instead of like the nice gooey whatever spinal fluid. What are you trying to do? You trying to eat this, bud? Oh. There's earthworms in them? Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Trying to stay in the shade so my phone doesn't overheat. Grasshopper. Looking good, Ashley, and happy, says Nelly. Very pixelated. Is it just me? It's probably everyone. Sorry, we only have so much good internet. I'm not connected to Wi-Fi right now. This is just my regular data, and it should be the better of it. And since I live out in the country, we don't have good service, so it is what it is. It won't affect the heat. Is not what it is affecting it. It's like the literal internet. How come I can't see anything? Open your eyes. I don't know. That sounds gross and very uncomfortable. I hope there's something they can do for you. Oh, they can, if that's what it is. It's just a theory right now, right? Like for a long time, the theory was aneurysm. It made the most sense. It took them forever to figure out that it wasn't that, because imaging just took forever. What was that? Spider. Yeah. What do those big leaves I see growing there? You mean, what are they? That is zucchini there. I think there's 3 plants of zucchini. And we do have some, well, we got one there. There's a bigger one there. They're not getting huge just yet.
I've been purposely picking them when they're smaller.
They're better?
Yeah, they taste better, and the seeds aren't as tough.
Okay. Ashley made the best zucchini bread I've ever had, the last loaf. She screwed it up by accident, but it's still the best one. I don't really like zucchini. Well, when I say I don't really like it, I don't like it at all, not even a little bit. But I like zucchini desserts for whatever reason. And but the one that she made most recently is so freaking good. What are you doing, Cheens? Digging for gold? Digging for gold? Your place looks beautiful. Thank you. Who is that? Linda? Sorry. I know you're pointed at the ground, but I can't see anything. Zucchini and cake is so good. Oh, Nicola! Hello, Nicola from Tibet. Ashley's right, smaller is better. Doesn't look as cool or impressive when it's small. But, yeah. You should tell your brother to watch Dan Hurd. He has a YouTube channel and has several claims in BC. He probably does watch him. I think actually he mentioned him in the deleted scene video. I don't know if you watched that. Maybe you can tell me if he mentioned him or someone else. Or I guess you, if because of the spiders.
Yeah.
We make beetroot chocolate cake too. Okay.
That sounds good.
No, it doesn't. Beetroot? Beets are not good. Ashley's Polish, so of course she likes beets. Oh, you two are growing. You're growing rolling pins for triangle pasta. She said Dorito pasta, but yeah. Yeah, zucchini burger is no brainer. What the heck is that? Will Ashley share her zucchini bread recipe? You can put it on the community tab. It's not her recipe, but I'm sure she would share it. Who's Chino? Well, this is China. CCINA. What's going on, Cheens? Yeah, that would have made sense, but oh well. Add enough sugar and chocolate and most things taste good. Ah, that's true.
This one just has chocolate chips though. It doesn't have like, it's not like a chocolate one.
Is Henry? Where's Henry? Oh, he's over there. The dogs next door are... I'm gonna go down there, okay?
She might follow you though.
That's okay. Oh yeah, Penny might be after a snake. Okay, let's go for a walk, Gus. Did you get it? Oh, it's a grasshopper. Sorry, I ruined your hunt. She got it, but it kind of slipped out. Oh, it's much cooler over here. Ashley was brave touching the spider-infested hay. Yeah. She is. She hates spiders. Okay. Can't wait to see you sculpt a new big metal sculpture creature. Yeah, me too. I actually want to make a crocodile for down here. If I was in a position to buy that place, that property, we could own the whole pond, and I would put more sculptures than I already planned to put on, or up. Would you say up? Put up? Down here. There's probably gonna be mad mosquitoes down here. Look at the whale. Oh, the pond is getting lower and lower. It's receding. A lot of duckweed on it. Looks like algae, but that's duckweed. It's harmless, but it's not pretty. You gonna go for a swim, bud? There's probably hundreds of frogs down here. Probably thousands of frogs, actually. I don't know if you can see, but right across the pond, right in that area, there's a family of ducks. If you're pixelated, of course you can't see, but yeah. Anyway, hopefully the new neighbors are awesome. Hopefully they're like Armando. Maybe they will be, maybe they won't be. We shall see. Or maybe I'll be the new neighbors. I already tried. They said no. The bank said no. They're like, dude, you're too poor. With the new stress tests, the new huge interest rates, you can't do it. And I was like, no! No, I just said, oh, okay. And then we hung up, and then that was it. And they're like, well, good job on your current mortgage. Okay. Couldn't see what the dogs barking were down there, so let's see how much longer the phone lasts. What? Get paddlefish. They take cold and are prehistoric. Well, we could only put in fish that are native, because that's a natural runoff pond. You can put whatever you want in your own man-made pond, but anything that's natural, you can only put things that are native to the area. Although that doesn't come from a stream, that's just runoff. So maybe you could. I don't know, but what do you guys think if we put like a pond here? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, putting on a show, Cheens. Just taking a dump. I have to go. This picture bothers my eyes, but if I close my eyes, I'll fall asleep. All right, sorry. It never hurt to ask. They may have told. What? Told you that you could get a business loan. Oh, I don't need it for my business stuff. I'm not sure how all that kind of stuff works, but... Or, no, I could have used it as a business. No, they just said no. They said no, and they hung up. They were like, no, click. No, they didn't. That would have been rude. Okay, it's looking pretty not attractive, but it's coming along. I wonder if it would look better if we could spray it black, like with something that's non-toxic, obviously. Just spray paint it. You like the look? Well, if you like the look, then I don't care.
Well, once it like dries, it'll look nicer, I think.
It'll turn gray.
Kind of like my mom's.
Oh yeah. I would like it if we could spray it with a India ink or something like that, which is just charcoal, I believe. Let's go back in the shade. I can feel the phone heating up again. This might just crap out again. Set up a GoFundMe, Josh, for the new... No, I would never do that, but I'm glad that you would want to support us in that way. Pretty soon you guys are going to be enclosed by that growing forestry. Wow, must smell wonderful out there. I'm on a couch in an apartment. I don't know what it smells like. I mean, it doesn't smell bad. Ah! Why? Poison ivy right on my freaking hand. No, it's just this freaking poison ivy. I was just fiddling with it in between my fingers, not paying attention. I was looking at you, I was looking at you, but then I was also looking at the trees, and then I just went like this, just to whatever, and I just right in this freaking poison ivy that I sat on. Let me move over. That's gonna be super itchy, especially since it's so freaking hot out, so everything's sweating. Yeah. Anyway, yes, it's nice to have the forest. I really, really like it. We both like it. This is a small property in terms of, like, you know, acreage life, right? It's not very big, but it has everything on such a small bit of land. I mean, when I say small, I don't mean to say like it's small. It's definitely big, you know, compared to, like, you know, what you'd find in the city, but it's small for or I would say it's average for acreages around this area, but you can certainly get much bigger, right? In fact, there's actually 15 acres for sale just down over there somewhere, probably for a couple mil. But, you know, that's like 14 or 15 acres. I can't remember exactly how much it is. It's for sale right now, which is kind of cool. Look, I got both hounds here. Oh, thank you, Noreen. If everyone paid for entering Josh's Comedy Club, he'd have it in no time. Thank you for the $5. We got the clam here. And we got the chains here. And I am just resting while Ashley's slaving away. Okay, I'm just gonna read some comments here. Your house is my dream property. So much land. Well, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, we definitely had our eye on it. I don't know if I've told you guys the story. Yeah? I'll tell it again. Is that blurry? Hold on. Let me get to. There we go. We found the house. No, we knew about the house, sorry, because we knew who lived here before. Then it was on, like, abandoned or whatever, bank owned for 2 years. Didn't do anything with it. We even called the bank and said, hey, we know there's this house. We would like to buy it before it goes on the market. And they were like, well, it's foreclosure, so you can't do it that way. You have to wait till it's on the market. And I was like, okay. So what was it, like maybe a month later? Maybe a little better than that? I don't remember exactly, but on the first day, within the first hour or so of it going up, we put an offer on it. We quickly called our realtor and we're like, bro, there's this house, we know it, we want it, let's get it. And then they wanted too much for it, so we lowballed the heck out of them. And then they were like, they're like, no. And then we're like, okay. So like we offered like 160,000 less than they were asking. And then we added another 10 grand to it. And then they came back with, if you do not put in a serious offer, we will not entertain any further negotiations. So our realtor suggested a price. And we're like, okay, fine. That's more than I want to pay, but it's less than they want. I think it was like 60,000 less than they were asking. And which, by the way, the reason why we're asking so little is because I already knew the history. I knew that it was foreclosed. Like, I knew it was terribly taken care of and stuff, abandoned, issues with the house. Although we found out some crazy stuff about the house, but we just knew things about it, and we also knew how much was owing on the house in the foreclosure because we just knew the people who it was stolen from. Crazy story. Yeah, no, I won't. I can't really go into those details because I don't want to get in trouble, but it was stolen from the people who lived here. Let's just go with that, okay? And since it was stolen, no, we didn't buy stolen property. It was stolen from the people. It's complicated, but just that's the easiest way to explain it. And so then the bank was like, okay, well, we're not going to entertain these negotiations anymore because we have 2 people who want to look at it. Both those people look at it. Both of them are like, there's no way we would buy these. One of them, I think, put in an offer, but I'm not sure, and it was probably less than ours, which was crazy. Anyway, so then they say, okay, good, you guys can have it because this is taking too long. And we were willing to put in the work. It's taking forever, of course, and whatever, but you know, there's lots to be done, and we are enjoying doing it at the pace that we're doing it. They screw us. Well, the selling realtor screwed us. That was a whole thing. Because of financing. We were trying to get financing through a broker. Then I eventually just called my bank, and they're like, oh, Josh, yeah. Missed you coming in, bro. Yeah, here you go. You can we'll lend you everything that you need. I should have done that to begin with, but I didn't know. I've never bought a house before. Or we bought it together. I didn't buy it by myself. So I was like, I don't know how to do this, whatever. And then, anyway, when we get the house, or when they say that we can have it, our bank wanted us to get an inspection because it's a foreclosure and whatever, right? And so we get well, we got 7 inspections actually, because each bank that said no to us wanted an inspection, and it cost like $200 each time, which was so annoying. And they all said the same thing. But then you get a different inspection when you get it, because then they can turn on the water and the electric. Somehow that's different. I don't know exactly why it was like this, but when we had that inspection, I think it's called final inspection actually. When they do the water and whatever. The other stuff is like structural, finding mold, finding like flaws in foundation, stuff like that. And then the other stuff is like appliances, water, electric, and maybe like, is the roof good? I don't know. Anyway, they turn on the water. Water just goes flying out of the bathroom and out of the downstairs where our office is now. Right? But we're not in there. All we just hear, oh, well, the shower must be on. And then the inspector's like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. And the water's just out of the, there was 2 pedestal sinks in the bathroom originally. Anyways, what happened is the person who stole the house from the people who had it, they stole it to sell it. Again, weird situation. Technically it was theirs, but handshake deals. Don't handshake deal with anyone. Even if you trust them. Well, that's when you should be able to. Anyway, you can't trust everyone, even if it seems like you should be able to. They sabotaged the plumbing. So we asked, we're like, is that like frozen pipes? They're like, no, there would be no frozen pipes because the bank would have purged the lines. So there would have been nothing. Water would have been turned off and they purged the lines. So that doesn't make sense. She cut the plumbing. So then, normally, at least in our area, or how we were explained, is you can't negotiate after inspections for a lower price because the bank doesn't care. They'll just sell it to someone else. But in this case, since there was intentional sabotage, we could renegotiate. So we ended up negotiating it down like 20 grand or maybe 25 grand or something like that, which is pretty nice. So yeah, we're doing pretty good on the mortgage though. We now owe less than what we originally offered for it, which is nice. But that's after 3 years, so not the best. Poison ivy causes itching and blistering. Calamine lotion helps and is an antihistamine. This is not the bad poison ivy. Luckily, this is actually might be poison something else. Like we got poison oak, poison ivy, and this other stuff. But this is, it's a viney type thing. So poison ivy, I think, but it's not so bad. Sometimes it is. Usually the bad stuff, you feel it immediately. I was just watching the video where you spoke about this yesterday, the house tour. Ah, okay. Poison sumac? Show me. Show you the poison ivy? Okay. Let's see. Hold on, let me turn this around. Oh, you just licked my face. Why do you always do that, Gene? Can you see that? Hold on. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully it's not pixelated. It's got little pink flowers on it. Yeah, it's not fun stuff. Oh, my phone's gonna die. Are you kidding me? Okay, if we conk out, phone's dead. Darn, how much have I missed? Hi, everyone. I'm looking at buying my first place, going to speak to a mortgage advisor in the next couple of weeks. Kind of scary. Dude, that's sick, Scott. Hopefully you guys get it. This is a real story. It is Jim. Oh, did someone think I was making it up? I see that too. He keeps touching his face with his poison ivy fingers. This story is real. Go back 1+ years. Okay, you guys think that, if you guys thought that was made up, no, that is absolutely not made up. That is a real story. I don't make up stories. I make up how I met Alex stories. The other thing, if I'm ever, I don't ever want to mislead you in a way that's beyond a joke. So if something is made up, I will tell you that it's made up for the sake of I don't want anyone to be like, oh, Josh did this one crazy thing. Can you believe it? Isn't that insane? And then it's not true the next time you know, it comes up. That's not, I don't want to, yeah. Anyway. You should have told the story about the drug bust SWAT team. It's almost as good as How I Met Alex story. Wasn't that in How I Met Alex story? I made 36 quarts of bread and butter, 3 quarts of dill, and 12 jelly bean pines. Very small garden, about 15 by 50. You making a new house? That's what someone said. I wish. All that land wouldn't know what to do with that. Lovely. You know, when people come here, they say, oh, it's smaller than it looks. So maybe you would be able to check it out. Ashley's got another load. Maybe you would find a lot of things to do with it. Honestly, it comes down to having the extra money to do kind of the cool stuff. Is poison ivy similar feeling to stinging nettle? Oh, we also have stinging nettle here. Maybe that's what that is. Use dish soap. The degreaser soap mechanics use. Those are the best things for poison ivy. Oh, like Fast Orange? I have that. You make up scenarios. I make up scenarios with How I Met Alex, but not in my regular stuff. But, okay. Wait, you just handled the poison plant? Wow, just barely. I don't think that's poison ivy. Well, whatever it is, it's itchy as heck. Except for this time, it's not so bad. Buy an apple? Oh, that's my father-in-law saying buy an apple. I don't know why people, so my father-in-law loves inferior products. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna buy an iPad. Even though the one I just bought is a piece of shit, I'm gonna buy the new one, which will become a piece of shit soon. And he bought a computer. Actually, I think the computer's still good. And maybe his new iPad is fine. But then he's got his iPhone. It's just junk. Anytime he sends me something, it's just blurry. I'm just like, I can't see what you sent me, dude. And vice versa. Oh no, I'm going to die now. I'm at 3%. My screen just went black, but I know I'm still here. But anyway, I'm just bugging my father-in-law. He's perfectly nice. Okay, I'm gonna show you the rest of this as my phone dies. Okay, guys, this is what we got. I'm sorry that I'm not gonna be able to answer any other questions because we're dead here. But this is basically the look we're going for here. If I had an iPhone, we would have already died. Actually, we'd probably have to buy a new phone because I don't think those can overheat and then survive. This is overheated like 5-6 times. iPhones, it would be like, oh, well, this is my 5th or 6th iPhone. But here's kind of our experiment. And this one over here, well, this is gonna stay how we have it now, and we'll figure it out. I see the one comment there, I can barely see it. Ashley has done a grand job. Isn't she awesome?
Thanks.
Yeah, so guys, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear all this, but for the whole month of August, it's Ashley's birthday. Well, her birthday is only one of the days, but we're having a sale. It's going till the end of August. Buy one, get one free sale on the open edition paper prints. That's the 11 by 17. And then there's also $50 off the fingerprints. So right now they're only $100. And that's the last time they will be on sale. If you want to order anything, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. All of those proceeds are probably going to go to the camper project. So if you want to see that thing get super bitchin' and you want to get some art, perfect time to do that. I'm gonna get off here now, or is it already dead? No, I can barely see my face, so I'm here. So thanks for hanging out. This is more or less what I wanted to show you guys. We wanted to show you, because we weren't gonna vlog about it. All right, See you later. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to exit this. You know what? I'm probably just going to let it die. I'm going to walk to the shop and